Hey everyone, Tony from TN3D Studio and welcome to this very quick update video. Today we're taking a look at the improvements on Vray Vision and Chaos Cosmo. With the latest update, there have been some improvements made to Vray Vision to improve the realistic representation of your projects. So we're going to list the top 7 improvements made in Vray Vision for Vray 5.2. First improvement is IES Light Support. So you can now get an accurate representation of your IES light profiles, which I believe was not possible before. And with this, you can get a more realistic lighting and feel to your projects. Number 2 is Ambient Light-mode, which helps you to remove the blue tint in your interior renders. So if you go to your vision settings, you can enable Ambient Light-mode. This mode keeps your environment background visible, but sets a white or gray color to override the indirect illumination. And this is going to set a neutral tone to your environment lighting. As well, you have an intensity slider which controls the strength of your ambient light. Third, we got grass support. Grass is now supported in Vray Vision by using Vray Fur, and this can come in handy for generic grass representation in your projects. To do this, you want to apply Vray Fur to an object as you normally would. Next, you have to change the name of the fur object. Make sure grass is part of that name because it's the keyword that Vray Vision looks for. When you update Vision, you should be able to see a grass representation on that object. At this moment, you can only make basic adjustment to your grass, such as changing the material and adjusting its length. Next, we got scatter support, which is another brand new feature in Vray 5.2. I'll have a card link on the corner of the screen as well as a link in the description for a full tutorial. So I already have some scattered presets on my scene. I'm going to turn them on and you should be able to see your scattered objects inside Vision. Number 5, we got sun animation. Vision can now import sun animation from SketchUp, and this can be extremely helpful to get accurate sun and light studies. First, you want to make sure that you have an animation set in SketchUp. This includes 2 scenes with a time interval between the 2. If you check my animation settings, I have a 5-second scene transition and a 0-second scene delay. Next, you want to head over to the shadow settings and set 2 different times for both of the frames. This way you can set an animation for the sun. Following that, you want to make sure that the Vray custom sun is turned off or disabled so that it won't override the SketchUp shadow settings. Inside Vision, you want to make sure that both camera and the sun are linked. Now you should be able to preview your sun animation in SketchUp as well as in Vision. Number 6, Vision is now able to export video format. Now this is pretty dope considering we only had image sequence animation and it takes a few additional softwares to convert that into video animation. So this is actually very useful. So we already have an animation set, so let's export this to video. First, you want to go into your Vray settings and turn on animation. This is going to enable the playback controls in Vision, and in case you don't see it, just restart Vision and you should be able to see them here at the bottom. Next, you want to go into your output settings and select the video from the output mode. Next, select the location to save your file. As for the video format, select WebM. which is a format designed for browser embedded media players. Now personally, I'm used to MP4, and aside from using different video codecs, the compressions are very similar, and it's also very easy to convert between the two. And once that is done, you can click export, and you now have a video format of your animation. And last but certainly not least is number 7. Vision now lets you share your 3D scene with others without the need of a Vray license. This comes in very handy when you want to share your project with clients or in-house for revisions. All you have to do is click on this icon to save this as a standalone application. And share this standalone file. And when opened, this gives access to a fully functional Vision version of your project for your clients or co-workers to explore. And those are all the improvements for Vision in Vray 5.2. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I think Vision is taking the right steps towards showcase more realistic projects, as well as improving the user experience. So let me know what you think in the comment section, as well as the features you'd like to see supported in Vision. Before we continue, we would like to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passion, and get lost in your creativity. The great thing about Skillshare is that it always keeps up with classes on current topics, such as how to create NFTs, learning about cryptocurrency, or more creative courses on architectural representations. If you're looking for classes on Vray 5 for SketchUp, then I suggest you follow the Vray 5 for SketchUp Masterclass by Manish Paul Simmons. This is a complete masterclass course on Vray 5, which will take you from an interior design perspective. This course will teach you everything from how to light your scene, how to use light mix, how to create PBR materials and metallic materials. So if you're interested in this class or any other topics, the first 1,000 people who use the link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial to Skillshare Premium. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, meaning that there are no ads and they are always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. So today we want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Chaos Cosmo is becoming a game changer, and we can all agree that it's one of the fastest and easiest ways to get 3D assets straight into your SketchUp projects. Now with every update, Cosmo has been expanding on its existing categories, and as you can see from its homepage, you got hundreds of brand new models, and these include categories like entourage, interior models, and exterior assets. And as you look through the categories, you will come across assets that maybe you've seen for sale on other websites, so it's great that you get them here for free. We have some winter-based trees. As you know, it's Christmas time, so it's great to see these in the library. And different ethnic groups on 3D people. I think these are very key assets to have. So to have diversity, that alone is a plus. And it's great to revisit these existing categories because you can always find something that wasn't available before. If you go into the HDRI category, you can also find a studio section where you will find HDRIs for studio-based projects, such as product visualization. Now with Vray 5.2, we have a brand new category for Vray materials. And this time we're getting 200 brand new materials from categories like brick, concrete, tiles, wood, and wooden floors. And of course, you can expect this to expand as well. Importing materials are as simple as importing all other assets. If you click on a specific material, you can see information such as material texture resolution, the dimensions, and the asset size. As well, you get to see an example of that material being used in a full 3D rendering. You also have the option to turn on triplanar mapping, which is great for objects that don't have suitable UV coordinates. This also helps to avoid stretching and repeating your textures. Click import and you should be able to find this material inside your asset editor. Now these materials are no different from the ones you create for yourself, so take the time to study, learn its composition because it's the best examples of realistic materials you have available. Now let's say there's specific assets that you need and is not available in Chaos Cosmos. You can just head over to the 3 dots over here and click request asset. In here you'll be able to communicate directly with the Chaos Group team and tell them exactly what you need. And while you're here, you can also provide feedback. Suppose there is something that is missing, that is lacking, you can always click here and it will take you to the Chaos forum, and here you can communicate with other creatives about specific topics regarding Chaos Cosmos. And that's going to be all for this video. Let me know in the comments section what you think of Vray 5.2 so far. Are you enjoying the features and what you'd like to see covered on the channel next? As always, be sure to follow us on other social media platforms, and I'll see you guys next time.